Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please join the Centenary Choir in singing the national anthem, and please remain standing for the invocation by the Reverend Lindsay Bravo.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were there, the guns bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Will you please join me in an attitude of prayer? Bless this graduation gathering today, Centenary's faculty, staff, administrators, and trustees who have guided our students over the last 4 years, and some a little more. Bless the families and friends who have provided the support needed to help these graduates arrive at this moment. God bless them and our honored guests. Fill our hearts with joy, O Lord, on this momentous occasion as we celebrate. We celebrate the completion of years of dedication and determination, and we applaud the achievements of today's graduates. Accept, O Lord, the gratitude in our hearts for all the blessings that we've received along the way. We are grateful for the grit, the resilience, the persistence that led to this moment. We are grateful for the knowledge and the wisdom that we have gained along the way. Settle our hearts into this moment, Lord, in the love and pride that we feel today. May this moment unite us with one another on this joyful occasion. Strengthen our hearts, Lord, with courage and faith in knowing that our graduates are well prepared for the next steps that await them as they leave this place, diploma in hand. Bless our graduates and all gathered here this morning. Amen.
Please, Lindy, tell them, please remain standing and join in the
Please remain standing. For the hymn, Joyful, Joyful, as printed in your bulletin.
Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, opening to the sun above.
A reading from the New Testament, Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 16, verses 13 through 14. Keep alert, stand firm in your faith, and be courageous, be strong. Let all that you do be done in love. The word of God for the people of God.
Thanks be to God.
morning. Thank you to Reverend Broderick for that wonderful invocation, and to Dr. Hobson and the always amazing Centenary College Choir and our wind ensemble for the music this morning. Welcome to the commencement of the 198th year of Centenary College. I'm so happy to be here, and I want to extend a warm welcome to the entire Centenary community. We have with us today members of the Board of Trustees. We have faculty and staff. Of course, we have family, friends, moms, dads, guardians, grandparents, all of those who've supported these graduates in this journey at Centenary. Please stand. Graduates, recognize your support. We have numerous alumni from Centenary, and we'll get around to recognizing you in a little while. And most importantly, of course, we have the class of 2023. It's a tradition that I give you some statistics and interesting fun facts to know and tell about this class. We have 54 of our graduating students today that will receive institutional honors. We have 12 students graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA. We have 22 students receiving departmental honors. 5 of those are receiving departmental honors from 2 different departments. 2 of our students are receiving, it may sound a little technical, but it's actually an incredibly significant achievement. 2 of our students are graduating, receiving the ACS accredited chemistry degree. A lot of hard work there. We will be awarding 75 Bachelor of Arts and 55 Bachelors of Science and 21 graduate degrees at 17 MBAs and 4 Master of Arts in Teaching, MATs. So many of our students went above and beyond the requirements of a single degree. We have 11 students earning double majors. We have 16 students earning actual dual degrees, which requires a lot of extra hours. We have 75 students who, in addition to their major, have completed the requirements for a minor. 46% of our undergraduates are student athletes, participated in athletics, and did so with grace and skill and represented us so well. We have 8 graduate students, 8 of our graduate students who participated in athletics, thanks to the NCAA for an extra year of eligibility. Our softball and baseball students are not with us today. They are both participating in the conference tournaments, and they will be presented with their diplomas on the mounds of the fields at which they are competing today, and hopefully tomorrow. We have 9 people graduating that are themselves legacy graduates that mothers or fathers are graduates of Centenary. We have 12 states represented. I'm not going to tell you what 12 they are. You can guess, or we can have a raffle later and you can figure it out. 23 of the parishes in Louisiana are represented. There's 64 if you didn't know that, so that's good. Our students have won research conferences, prizes at research conferences. They've won prestigious awards. They've received national and international acclaim for their scholarship. Excuse me, they have made Centenary truly #Centenary proud in so many ways. But perhaps most importantly, I'm so proud of the range of backgrounds and experiences that these students represent. Some of our students are the first person in their family to go to college. Some of our students have connections with Centenary that go back decades or even more than a century. Some of our students, in addition to the domestic students, we have students who have come to us from overseas and are visiting with us for a short time, and they may or may not be getting a degree from us, but a few of them are here, and we're so proud of the variety and richness that they bring to our campus. I'm continually amazed at the accomplishments of our students in the classroom and off. One of my colleagues who we sort of came up together as new presidents and went to some of the same trainings and so forth, and I steal a line from him because it's so accurate. Somebody asked, what's your favorite part of the job? And the best part of the job, well, I'm going to change it. His line, which I really like, is the best part of the job is watching students do what they love to do, whether it's on the athletic fields or on the stage at Marjorie Lyons Playhouse or in the choir or in all of the variety. But I will say that the best thing about this job is today, watching students who have worked so hard reach the pinnacle of their goal here at Centenary. It's not the beginning. You know, it's trite to say that this is a commencement because we're commencing you out into the next thing. But this day of triumph is so special, and so I offer you my very special congratulations. You can clap now, though. It's now my privilege to introduce our commencement speaker. Robert Flight Time Lang is a 1998 graduate of Centenary College. He grew up in Arkansas and was a standout student athlete at Brinkley High School before coming to Centenary. While playing in this very space for the Centenary Gents, he led the Trans-America Athletic Conference in scoring. He won the National Association of Basketball Coaches Slam Dunk Contest on ESPN in 1998. Sorry, goals are down, or up, so.
Thank God.
Thank God. Following his graduation that year, he was invited to join the Harlem Globetrotters training camp and spent the next 18 years with the organization as a player and coach. After retiring from basketball in 2017, he has continued his globetrotting as a keynote speaker, actor, and best-selling author. He has visited over 100 countries and has the opportunity to interact with many influential individuals worldwide, most notably President Barack Obama and Pope Francis. He's also, you may have seen him, he's been on a number of popular TV shows and contests, including HGTV's 100-Day Dream Home, The Price is Right. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? I assume the answer to that was yes. My favorite one, 3 seasons of CBS's The Amazing Race. Oh, I know, right? These experiences have allowed him to spread his mantra, #kindness is free, a principle that he was taught as a child that still guides his daily life and interactions. He said, quote, "I'm just a small town Arkansas kid who has been blessed to have so many amazing, life-changing opportunities. I truly believe it's important to treat others even better than you expect to be treated. Every major accomplishment in my life has been the direct result of others speaking up for me, trusting in me, and believing I would not fail them in doing so." Please join me in welcoming Herbert Lang.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Holloman. Thanks to the Board of Trustees, all the faculty, of course, the graduates here of 2023. What a tremendous honor, what an accomplishment that you guys have accomplished today in completing your education here at Centenary College. For myself, being here is super special. I mean, when I got the opportunity, when they reached out to me about doing this, it was natural that I say yes, because to be honest with you guys, I manifested this a year ago. I manifested this a year ago. A year ago, I was preparing for a TEDx talk, which I did complete on kindness is free. But on my board, I wrote down commencement. And it happened. And I'm sharing that with you guys to let you know that anything truly is possible. One of the things that Dr. Holloman shared with me before I came out here, he said, if I go long, that's the only way that we're going to be in here long. So you guys are not going to have to worry about that. But Centenary is a place that I ended up at for the same reasons that he mentioned. People taking a chance and believing on me. And a lot of these people, a couple of these people are here today. I'll share with you guys a quick story as to how I ended up at Centenary. Grew up in Arkansas. I'm the oldest of a total of 6 brothers and sisters. My mom had me at 16. Growing up, I didn't have everything that I always wanted, but I had everything that I needed. I had a group of people, I had a community who supported me and believed in me. And through them believing in me, it encouraged me to make good grades, and encouraged me to compete, encouraged me to be a good person. And as a result of all that hard work that I did in the classroom as well on the basketball court and the friendships that I made along the way, I was able to get a basketball scholarship to Centenary College. But the way that it happened wasn't traditional. I wasn't being really recruited heavily out of high school, and a person from my hometown happened to be going to Centenary College. He was playing basketball here. His dad spoke up for me, and he spoke up for me. Centenary College gave me a basketball scholarship without ever seeing me play basketball. Yeah. And I say that because there's a lot of people out here who need your support. There's a lot of people who have dreams that need your helping hand along the way that people have helped me. And there's a reason why I'm on this stage. It's because of the people who have helped me along the way. It's all about relationships. One of the things that I talk about a lot is kindness. And not joking with you guys, when I got ready to do this speech, I actually reached out to ChatGPT. And I asked him about kindness. But I definitely decided I wasn't going to read word for word what ChatGPT told me to say. So I decided to be authentic. Because when I reached out to some of my former athletes, former teammates, this is what it's all about. I have a row over here of about 10 or 12 former basketball players that graduated here from Centenary. Now this is special because not all of these guys live here. Some of these guys drove from out of town to come and be a part of this day that you guys are celebrating. And this day is about each and every one of you and your accomplishments. The sacrifices you've made, the hard work that you've put in, and all the things that's coming ahead. Now, when he talked about me, he talked about all the places, Dr. Holland talked about all the places that I had traveled throughout my life. And all of it started right here at Centenary. Let me share with you guys some of the things that I did before I came to Centenary. I was a fish farmer. Yeah, I grew up on a fish farm. I worked at Walmart. Even at Centenary, I had a job where I was retrieving golf balls in the summertime. That was one of my jobs. I've been a referee, and I've also been an undertaker. Yeah, I used to pick up dead people. I've done that as well. And what that taught me is to cherish each and every day. Because in dealing with people that are passed away, you look at the people that are alive, and you see the pain or the enthusiasm that they have for that person. And a part of what I do is I like to try to carry on legacies. I like to maintain relationships. If I think of someone, I'll send them a message. Every day when I'm on social media, I'm trying to put something positive out into the world because there's enough negativity out there. So if you're following me on social media, I'm talking about kindness. I'm talking about the importance of relationship, building communities, and continuing to grow. Now, when I first reached out and decided that I wanted to be a motivational speaker, so to speak, it was something that put fear in my heart. I used to be really afraid to get in front of large groups of people and talk, but that's something that broke here at Centenary. I took public speaking here in Centenary, and it prepared me for all the things that I've been able to accomplish, all of the amazing races, all of the 100-day dream homes, all the relationships that I've been able to build, the times I've been back to the school. This is not my first time here. And I want to encourage each one of you graduates, as you think about the journey that you've made, think about the people who helped you along the way. There's been teachers, there's been parents, there's been pastors, there's been friends, but most importantly, it's been you. You've been putting in the hard work. You have. You committed. You committed to this, you started something, and you completed it. And that's important. So, another thing about this liberal arts school, this Centenary College, that taught me so much. One of the things that Centenary forced us to do, which I'm glad that they did, we were forced to take something called cultural perspective. You guys know about that? And so what cultural perspective does, it allows you to kind of get an understanding from different points of view. And for me, I grew up in a town that was pretty black and white. So coming to Centenary, it diversified me and allowed me to be able to understand people from different walks of life. And that's important as you navigate through this world. Another thing I want to encourage you guys to do, get a passport if you can. Travel. Travel, see the world. Form your own opinions. Travel and see the world. It's a beautiful, beautiful world out there. Compared to what you see on television all the time, the world is a beautiful place. And it's as safe as you want it to be. You put yourself in harm's way, you'll be in harm's way. If you find some safe places, you'll be safe. All over the world. I got friends everywhere. We got Marquise over here. He's getting ready to go to NYU. Marquise has never been to New York before, but he's taking a leap of faith to go to New York and study. And that's what it's all about. You can't be afraid. This world, this life has so much to offer. So much to offer. And make sure that you give back as much that it gives to you. Now, share something else with you guys. In 2017, my Globetrotter career came to an end. This life that you live, you're going to have some wins and you're going to have some losses. I took a lot of wins with the Globetrotters. As a matter of fact, I was undefeated in 18 years. I'm proud to say. I took some losses. I lost 3 times on the Amazing Race. Every time I lost. But today is an example of winning. Even when you lose, sometimes you win. When my career ended, I was actually sitting right here in Shreveport, Louisiana at DAX. And I was sitting with one of my good friends, Al.J. Foreman. I got the phone call. Over the phone, after 18 years that my playing days were over with. Now, can you imagine the devastation that came upon me in that moment? Trying to figure out what was next. How am I going to support my kids? How am I going to pay my bills? But at the end of the day, I had friends that supported me. They gave me the knowledge, the information. They gave me the time, you know, the communication, everything that I need, the love, the support. I mean, if I needed some money, even some of them have given me money if I needed it, which hasn't been that often. But since I retired from the Globetrotters, I've still done many things, and you guys will have many things that you will do during the course of your life. I've talked about the things I did before I got here. Since I retired, I've also done Lyft. I've written 2 books. I've co-authored 1. I've been a podcast host. I've sold life insurance. I've been on reality TV. I've been a coach, a teacher, a father, a husband, but more than important, I've been a friend. Most important. So I want to encourage you guys, there's going to be some bumpy things that happen along the way in this life. But at the end of the day, you got this. And when I asked some of my teammates, I asked them, I said, what would you guys like to share with the graduates of 2023? And that got a little bit crazy. A lot of those things I can't share with you guys. But one of the things that they shared was, you know, if you're the smartest person in the room, of course, go and find another room to get in. And that's something that I've always done. Even since I retired, I've also taken a couple of classes. I've taken a commercialization course with NASA for 2 weeks. I just finished a 2-week venture course in San Francisco with some of the top professional athletes in the world and some of the top venture people in the world. And trust me, when I first got on that Zoom call with those people, they started talking, I almost shut my camera down because they were talking about some stuff that I could not even relate to. But the important thing to me was that I started it and I had to make sure I finished it. So with that said, I want to congratulate each and every one of you for everything that you accomplished and everything that you're going to accomplish on the way. I want to encourage you to lift people up. Go back to your hometown. Go where you came from. Do something for your community. Serve. Kindness is free. It costs you nothing to be kind. So get out, serve with abundance, knowing that you'll get it back tenfold. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations to the 2023 graduates of Centenary College.
Thank you, Herb, for those inspirational words. I'm glad that, you know, as they say, faith is the belief in things unseen. I'm glad somebody had faith in your basketball skills. They gave you a scholarship unseen. But here, I got to show, this is going to be a little bit of a leap of faith, but I think this is going to be really cool. Graduating class, show Herb, how many of you already have a passport? Now the college confers its highest recognition, the honorary degree. Mr. Vice Chair, will you please escort Reverend William Nolan to the podium? His life has been an emotional masterclass in the art of Holding To and Letting Go, the fitting title of one of his books of poetry. Holding to is the easiest part of the equation. It's a very human instinct, rooted in our need for love and connection, but also hinting at our fear of the unknown. He has found so much to hold to in his long life. Cherished parents and siblings, beloved spouses, children and grandchildren, the thrill of endless curiosity and a thirst for knowledge, the sweeping beauty of the natural world, and the simple comfort of animals. He has gathered up these passions and poured them into his ministry, his writing, his photography, and the interactions that he seeks out with friends and strangers alike. From a bit of personal wisdom or a joke shared with twinkling eyes and a smile, to a book of poetry or a card pressed into your hand to take home and savor later, so many in our community have experienced his holding to as a gift of intentional kindness, given generously and with joy. He's also a connector, a lifelong believer in the power of groups, gatherings, circles, and convenings, anything to bring people together for a common cause, encouraging them to listen to one another and, inevitably, find new and surprising ways to hold to. With a humble appreciation for the blessings bestowed on him throughout his life, he has chosen to enrich the causes and organizations he cares about, including Centenary College, with his time, his talent, and his treasure. But his life has also presented him with what seems like more than anyone's fair share of letting go. And not just any letting go, but the jarring, disorienting, breath knocked out of you version that accompanies the sudden, tragic loss of those most closely held. More than 20 years ago, he wrote, "What shall I do with pain when it's so close to me? Can I turn it into fuel that sets my body free?" His answer has been, yes, I can. But instead of hoarding this hard-won wisdom about loss and resilience, he is resolved to be a guide and encourager for others, so that, as he has written, out of what I share, a bit of hope may grow and grow. A deep faith is and always has been the source of this hope. He committed himself to the ministry in the Methodist Church at the age of 18, and consistent with his lifelong reverence for knowledge and learning, earned a graduate degree in theology. But faith is not merely academic for him. It is instead a dynamic, living force, the truth of which is embodied in the people and the world that he has been privileged to love. His faith and his love makes possible not only the holding to, but especially the letting go. For your powerful example of loving fearlessly, for courageously cultivating a resilient heart and lighting the path for others to follow, and for your joyful and hard-won faith, Centenary College is proud to bestow upon you, William E. Wishy Nolan, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Wishing, by the authority vested in me by the state of Louisiana and the Board of Trustees of the Centenary College of Louisiana, I do now and confer upon and bestow upon you, William E. Nolan, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Thank you, Centenary College. Thank you for your wonderful message. And I want to also thank this graduating class that you and I have something in common. We are both getting a degree. If you want to go somewhere in life, go to Centenary College. It will teach you to know how to live. And if you can live, you can make a living anywhere. And it's left up to you. So step up another level, friend, because life is coming in and you are going out. So you can follow it. one thing I'd like to share with you, if you have problems along life's way, take a deep breath and trouble goes away. Sprain and paw and fuss and fume and trouble stays all day. All you have to do to claim your fame is to take a deep breath often, and you can get to be 92 years old. How would you like to be that age? All right? Then I think what you have to do, one of the first things you have to do is read something every day and share it with a friend who likes to live that way. And then you keep your brain alive when you do that. And then the next thing I would like to tell you is to exercise daily. Be real serious about it. You say you don't have time to do it. If you want to get to 91, you got to make time to do it. And then I know that it's the power of the Spirit that helps you to endure the pain of the present. So keep your spirit high by praying every day. Thank you so much for honoring me. I hope you have a great life because you are capable of having that life. So be sure to take advantage of it and don't lose it. Thank you.
Today, seniors, you become members of the Centenary College Alumni Association. Congratulations. Joining many other women and men here. Many of our trustees, faculty, and administrative staff are alumni, as are others in today's audience. If you're an alum or have any relatives who are alums of Centenary, please stand and be recognized. You have chosen Marquise Boykin as your class speaker. I know most of you all know all this, but so our visitors can know a little bit about Marquise. He's from Lawton, Oklahoma. He double majored in sociology and political science. Yes, political science. He sat on the diversity committee. He was a member of the Black Student Union. He was the lead resident assistant for Residence Life. He served as an intern in our new Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. As Herb has already said, he plans to move to New York City to attend NYU for his Master of Public Administration degree in Public and Nonprofit Management and Policy program. In that program. So now, to induct you into the Alumni Association, I give you your fellow graduate, Mr. Marquise Boykin.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. Give yourselves a round of applause. When I found out I was going to be giving this speech, I was very nervous, and I was asking everybody, what does a graduation speech look like and sound like? And everyone kept saying, just be yourself. And I was like, do you want the me before happy hour or after? I'll see a few of you at Maryland's. But on a more serious note, I would describe our journey together like a roller coaster. Not like a smooth, fun experience, The roller coaster experience where you're free falling and your body gets tossed around in every direction. And once it's over, you're a little relieved, but you're kind of dizzy. We've overcome so much together. Going to Paris, getting lost in the metro, sleeping with no AC units, eating snails, sometimes for a grade. And then we entered 2020, COVID-19, the pandemic. We were forced into isolation with classes on Zoom. And who can forget Snowmageddon? Days without water or plumbing, and not to get too TMI, but we know what we had to do when we didn't have any toilets. But in our senior year, we were finally able to get a taste of normalcy. We were able to have gatherings and social interactions, which is something we never took for granted before the pandemic. And as I was reflecting about our class, I have never met a more sincere group of individuals who are so ambitious and creative in their crafts and their expertise. From the minute we arrived at Centenary, we found our passions and we ran with it. We are truly a class of visionaries and leaders. And I want to name and highlight a few students just for example. Ian Gibbons. Freshman year, you saw the improvements that needed to be made for students of color on campus, and you sparked conversations about us getting an Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and we finally have one. So, Emily Adams, my sister. The work that you've done with Conglomerate and publishing your 100th issue of the Congo proves the importance of media organizations on campus. Congratulations to you. To John Okorecki, I don't know if we're going to be president for more than a year, but you've chosen to be president for nearly 3 years. And shout out to you. You led the SGA in creating a student formal for students during the pandemic who didn't get to experience a prom, and you saw the needs on campus, and you led the SGA through that. So congratulations, John, on your leadership. To Anna DiMaggio. You hosted an honors concert called The Creative Female Genius that highlighted the work of a diverse range of female composers who have passed and who are still living. You gave them their flowers, so congratulations, Anna. To men's basketball player Seth Thomas, you were named the All-Stat third team and you achieved 1,000 career points. Congratulations, Seth. I've noticed that our class has a habit of pointing out what is missing from the Centenary culture and attempting to find solutions, like our Black Student Union, who created the annual family reunion. We wanted a way to incorporate and bring together the Shreveport community and the Centenary community through music, fun, and games. And we did that by supporting local Black-owned businesses just from Shreveport. So congratulations to the Black Student Union. And I want to say that none of this would be possible without community. And so I would like to express my gratitude to the people that have positively impacted my life during these 4 years at Centenary. To my grandparents and my family, thank you so much for your support. That's for your love. To VP Blue, Dr. Shane, Monica Powell, Ms. Linda, Dr. Wolkermere, Dr. Alexander, Dr. Grove, Dr. Donahoe, Dr. Friesenheim, Ms. Kim, and Dean Pierce, thank you for your genuine support. Thank you for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. To the new family that I made here at Centenary, to Emily and Jennifer, Aubrey, Jayla, Bernicia, CJ, Joel, and Tawana, I want to thank you all for just allowing me to be myself and never, ever, ever expecting me to be perfect and still loving me unconditionally. I love you all. To my high school teacher who's here, Ms. Bowen. You went above and beyond for me to help me get into college, and you were the first to show me how impactful an educator can be. Thank you for your mentorship and your friendship. To the relationships built from SGA, DSU, Residence Life, the Diversity Committee, and the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, I want to thank you all for the experience. And I want to leave you all here with this. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. I really want to stress to my peers, don't experience life as if you're a hamster on an endless hamster wheel. Don't confine yourselves to your degrees and your majors and to what you know today, what you know now. Open yourselves up to the possibilities. Each of you will discover new aspects of yourselves. You will uncover new talents and new gifts, and you will find people who believe in you maybe more than you believe in yourselves. And I want to stress to each of you to embrace it. Embrace the unknown, embrace what's uncomfortable, and embrace the community. And congratulations to the class of 2023. We did it.
Thank you, Marquise. We are proud of you as we are of all of your classmates. Madam Provost, will you present the degree? Will you present the candidates for degrees in course?
Yes, Mr. President. Will all the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science please rise? These persons, having satisfied all requirements established by the faculty for the degree Bachelor of Arts and the degree Bachelor of Science, have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees for the conferment of the degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the state of New York, state of Louisiana. Okay, I lived in New York for 27 years, only 7 so far in Louisiana. You gotta give me a little bit of a break. But I'm from North Carolina, so I'm no Yankee. By the authority vested in me by the state of Louisiana and the Board of Trustees of Centenary College of Louisiana, I do now confer and bestow upon each of you your bachelor's degree and admit to you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
Okay, now, are you ready? Now comes the dramatic moment you've been waiting for. Meet those tassels from right to left. Thank you. All those receiving bachelor's degrees, please be seated for just a few more minutes. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching and Master of Business Administration please rise? Mr. President, these persons have satisfied all requirements established by the faculty for their respective degrees, have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees for the conferment of the degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Louisiana and the Board of Trustees of Centenary College of Louisiana, I do now confer and bestow upon you each the degree of Master and admit to you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
receive those tassels from right to left. And all those receiving master's degrees, please be seated just a few more minutes. Will the marshals please direct the graduates to the platform for the awarding of the degrees? I would also ask Mr. Ellis Brown, Vice Chair of the Centenary Board of Trustees, to join the President to congratulate our graduates. Before we get started, I want to first recognize several seniors who are not walking across this stage today. As mentioned earlier, our baseball team is competing in Cleveland, Texas at the SCAC Baseball Championship. And our softball team is competing in San Antonio, Texas in the SCAC Softball Championship. Players who would be walking with academic honors are Kaylee Patridge, summa cum laude, Anton Pelte, summa cum laude, Trevor Henry, magna cum laude, and Collier Twinger, cum laude. Players earning a Bachelor of Science include Jacob Bennett, Zachary Davis, Christian Diaz, Jacob Lee, Hayden Payne, Peyton Thibodeau, and Logan Philippa. Earning a Master of Business Administration degree is Mallory Stout. Now, Mr. President, I would like to call particular attention to those members of the class of 2023 who have completed their courses of study with high distinction. Is it working?
Yeah, it's okay.
I recognize those graduating summa cum laude. This indicates that they have an overall grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0. Sydney Marie Basson. Corey Go.
Congratulations.
Brianna Danielle Hallerkit.
Congratulations. Well done.
Holly Victoria Carter.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sierra Elena Charles.
Congratulations. Well done.
Emily Elspeth Clark.
Congratulations, Ellie. Well done.
Phoebe Morgan Craven.
Congratulations. Well done.
Taylor Brianne DeVille.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anna Maria DiMaggio.
Congratulations. Sorry.
Ian Joseph Gibbons.
Congratulations. Well done.
Christine Elizabeth Goodman.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kendall Christine Hutt.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ashley Autumn Page Hunter.
Congratulations. Well done.
Bren Holly Jenkins.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Peyton Hodges Lee.
Congratulations. We're really proud of you.
Remy Claudette Miller.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jonathan Stephen Hudson Okaresi.
Congratulations. Well done. Proud of you.
Jared Bradley Petraeus.
Thank you. Congratulations. Well done.
Sabrina Marie Scott.
Congratulations. Really proud of
Caleb Bryant Smith.
you. Congratulations. Really proud of you.
Kennedy F. Stevens.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Anna Jane Storm.
Congratulations. Really proud of you.
Natalie Elaine Taylor Watkins.
Congratulations. Well done.
Camilla Isabel Weber.
Congratulations. Well done.
I recognize now those graduating magna cum laude. This indicates that they have an overall grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89. Sammy Christopher Bortali. Porter Matthew Bedreau.
Congratulations. Well done.
Isabella Taya Brown.
Congratulations. Well done.
Rose Catherine Dessler.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jeanette Kathleen Geary.
Congratulations. Well done.
Cassandra Halford.
Congratulations. Well done.
Cameron Lee Adair.
Congratulations. So proud of you. We miss you.
Katie Ann Malakos.
Congratulations. Well done.
Devin Lewis Martin.
Great. Congratulations. Well done.
Caitlin Elizabeth Norris.
Congratulations.
Callie Danielle Pierce.
Congratulations. Well done.
JC Kate Proctor.
Tracy, congratulations. Well done.
Caroline Leanne Richmond.
Congratulations. Well done.
Emily Ann Sander.
Emily. So proud of you.
Greta Jane Samolki.
Greta, congratulations. Great job.
I recognize now those graduating cum laude. This indicates that they have an overall grade point average of 3.69. Carlson Jacob Alvarez. Kehlani Ray Briggs.
Congratulations. Thank you. Well done.
Jessica Pamela Cordova Rivera.
Congratulations.
Christopher Dance.
Congratulations. Well done.
Lauren Danielle Hall.
Congratulations. Well done.
Journey Nicole Shayla Harm.
Congratulations.
Cassidy Coach Jones. Arden A. Miller.
Congratulations. Well done.
Desiree Nastasia Robinson.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Casey S. Tuesday.
Congratulations. Well done.
Taylor Ann Wilson.
Okay. Congratulations. Thanks for everything.
Haley Isabella Zarovich Puckett.
Congratulations. Well done.
Now I will call those students receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree. Emily M. Adams.
Congratulations. Well done.
Charity Nicole Anderson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Marco Armando Estero.
Congratulations. Well done.
Patience Angelica Banks.
Congratulations. Well done.
Diane M. Battaglia.
Congratulations.
Adam Jarrett Bourne. Marquise Jamar Boykin. Matthew William Perry. Jasmine Simone Carroll.
Congratulations.
Kyle Cody.
Try that one again.
Kyle Cody. Harley Lee Delhammer.
Congratulations. Well done.
Haley. Oh, I'm working on it. Haley Marie Danquah.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jillian, okay. Maybe. Jillian Lee Gutro.
Congratulations. Well done.
Edward Gidry. James Marshall Harris IV.
Congratulations.
Rachel Elizabeth Helm.
Congratulations. Thanks for all you've done.
Cameron Spencer Kahn.
Just like to say, congratulations.
Zuri Felicia.
Congratulations. So proud of you. Thanks for all you've done.
Wendy Jimenez.
Congratulations. Well done.
Leilani Ayana Deja Johnson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jasmine Lorraine James.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anne Elizabeth Boisma Knight.
Congratulations. Well done.
Madeline Grace Laborde.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sydney Claire LeBeau.
Congratulations. Well done.
Elizabeth Ann Lowe.
Congratulations. Well done.
Javine Charles Martin. Mariah Faith Martinez. Brooke Mayo.
Congratulations. Well done.
Brinley Colin Moe.
Congratulations. Well done.
Celeste Alma Nunez.
Congratulations. Well done.
Elena Paige Owens.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sophia E. Romansky.
Congratulations. Well done.
Avery Ann Sanderson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Liam Ross Shackett.
Congratulations. Well done.
Hayden V. Fisherman. Reagan Nicole Taylor.
Congratulations.
Samantha Elise Taylor.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kylie Renee Walker.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jayla N. Washington. Now we will present the Bachelor of Science graduates. David John Barbera III. Yosahandi Magali Uday. Morgan Catherine Bradford. Kevin Nathan Brown Jr. Brandon Blake Thursday. Quentin Keith Helm. Ethan Cole Little. Petrell Jose McCullough Jr. Ariel Edina Duro. Javier Noyola Ramirez. Seth Michael Thomas. Nolan Alexander Tomasak. John Mark Wineski. Trent Nehemiah Washington. Andrew Nelson Young. We pause for a moment to recognize two international visiting students from the World Global Youth Grad Program who missed their own undergraduate graduations in Cambodia and the Philippines, respectively, to complete their coursework here at Centenary. We're glad you're here. Paulo Del Mundo Alejandro. Lisa King. Now, the Master of Arts in Teaching graduates, Lyle Avery Alford. Sylvia and Anna, Caitlin. Ashley Nicole Tyler. And now, the Master of Business Administration graduates, Tevin Lawrence Baker.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sierra Alina Charles. Alyssa Lee Davis. Rachel Marie demotions.
Congratulations. Well done.
Lauren Carlton Hawkins.
Well done.
Brandon H. Henson.
Congratulations.
Ethan Cole Little.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Preston Harvey Leverett.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jen Powell.
Congratulations. Well done.
Darrell Isaiah Taylor.
Congratulations. Well done.
Second, Robert Ward.
Congratulations. Well done. I promise I'll take a picture. Yeah.
Hayden Charles Weber.
Congratulations. Thank you. Well done.
Connor Wellman.
Congratulations. Well done.
Mr. President, that is the class of 2023.
Everyone stay standing. As I'm getting ready to say, please rise as we close these commencement exercises. We sing the alma mater and receive the benediction given by Reverend Lindy Broderick. Afterwards, please remain at your seats during the academic procession, which includes the faculty, the platform party, and our students. And then, immediately following the recessional, you all are invited to meet your graduate on the west side of the Gold Dome. That's this side, if your GPS is broken. Across from the baseball field. We will have refreshments available. I'm so happy that you all were here. God bless you all, especially the honored class of 2023, the alma mater.
My friends, may you go out from this place standing firm in your faith. Be courageous, be strong, be bold, and be brave. May you go forth in peace and love.